And hello, how are you, everyone? Please share, please. Whew, one more to go. Well, this one and the next one, and I'll be finished. Thank goodness. Hallelujah. Anyway, I hope everybody's having their Saturday night, all right? I've got, you know, I've got a tin of Pepsi, keep me going. There you go. I won't show you my chocolate. Oh, chocolate. Anyway, I need some sugar rush. So there you go. So I'm just waiting for my guest if she comes on. If she doesn't, then my next show is 10 o'clock, and that's my last one of the night. So I'll be so glad. I'm getting tired now. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me so far. Don't forget, guys, to leave messages. Oh, you have already. Thank you so much. Yeah, and here we go.
I guess I was.
Hello.
Hello. I was able to connect, as you see, from my main computer. We're a little bit difficulties, but we are ready.
Hello. Thank you very much. Well, oops, I turned you off again. So can you tell everybody what your name is, where you come from, and what you do, please?
Sure. My name is Monika Juszczyk. I'm originally from Poland. I immigrated to the United States some time ago. It was a journey through England as well, because I wanted to live life without limits. With one backpack and a head full of dreams, came here. Journey was with ups and downs like our life. I became a physician in this country, finished internal medicine in Warren, PA. Subsequently, I did preventive cardiology fellowship in Hartford Hospital. I work with athletes from all around the world. I did quite extensive work in lipidology department, which means cholesterol management. Then during this time, I was involved in fitness since childhood. I was selected to be in a class which had extensive hours, athletic hours and science. As a result, and throughout my career, I implemented the mind and body in a technology to go further, to expand, and to implement new pathways which allow me to be more efficient. I got back to martial arts, which I started in Poland, Karate Shotokan, because it was only available in a small, actually, town or city called Prudnik. My brother was admitted as a student, and sensei told me they don't take girls. And I said, I really want to be part of it. So he told me if I will come, I will keep coming every day. Maybe they will take me one day. So I watched them from windows. I threw garbage. I stood on it, and it was winter time. Got back. He said, we don't take girls. I said, you told me. For 2 hours, I was sitting in Zazen. Next is a journey, doing push-ups, doing a variety of things which were needed. And from over 100 men and a few girls, I decided to stay and continue. Long story short, then I was introduced to yoga. I'm not talking American yoga when you stretch your legs and you put panties to look cute. This is not a yoga. Yoga is union. Yoga is expansion of energy. Yoga goes across cultures, goes across colors, go across gender. Yoga allows us to become better with stability of the mind and stability of the body. Body has to be used. It gets better. Energy had to be put inside as a fuel, and it has to be transformed. If fuel only goes inside, it just stays stagnant. So working personally also with my patients, we develop very personalized program which allows people, depending where they are, to lose weight. I work in weight loss centers, to build lean body mass, to decrease risk for major diseases such as diabetes, cancer. I want everybody to hear. Cardiovascular disease, number one killer. Number second is, as the majority of people know, cancer. And diabetes, which means sugar, feed cancer cells in our body. Now, and throughout my journey, I became, well, you call it a master in Reiki. And Reiki can be very misunderstood because when people go through energy training, they believe that energy is energy which chakras. They only 8 chakras. They want to put colors on them, say variety of stones. This is not a training which I'm talking about. We again need to be very set in reality. You're rooted in reality of now. Take your breath, close your nose. God is in front of you. Do you want God or do you want another breath of life? Hello, God, give me life. This is how real we have to become. Grateful for every and each moment of life. And continue expanding, but remembering that we are students, and when I mean student, we are humble when we're coming for teaching. At the same time, we are not allowing ourselves to be humiliated, which are our differences. So I got back to martial arts in the United States thanks to Grandmaster Alan Goldberg, who stopped me during, it was World Congress in Functional Anti-Aging and Regenerative Medicine. It is called A4M in Las Vegas. For years, I always watch these amazing artists on stage. They're celebrities. I was saying in my background, always make sure that I will make it with the presentation.
Not only you are a doctor, but you do karate. You like keeping yourself fit.
Sure.
And you're into, so, and with being a doctor, that must be really stressful work.
Yes. During residency, it helped me. Fitness allowed me to keep my body and mind, which we call in shape. Fit for life, it doesn't mean look good in magazine, be on cover magazine, or look good with Botoxes or different things. No, you become real people you meet in reality. Talk to farmers. If you really don't know what to do, where are you going and how you're going to invest energy, go and work in fields, volunteer. I work also with centenarians, including residency. Centenarians, as you know, people who live not just long in nursing homes. I'm not talking about these centenarians. People who live well, people who do things in life. So coming back, training during residency allowed me to become more efficient when you have to work many hours, 80 hours a week or longer, to presentation, and see very interesting cases. Long story short, I became, which is called resident researcher of the year, presented various cases, and I question why particular people do well, why others not so well. Moving forward, it led me to expanding in energy field, but energy which is not, it has to be real. It cannot be energy in terms of putting just fires here and there and just gathering and lifting our hands up and down. It's more into, it has to be very, very real. So we started organization in Warren, PA. When after residency, I accepted position. I created movement, Wellness for Life, having events that attracted multiple spoke people who had expertise in various fields. it allows all of us expand. And when I mean expand, is not expanding in your mind, in your ideas and dream in your head, literally being very present. And again, you stretch yourself farther. You are supposed to stretch yourself. When I mean stretch, you stretch your body, stretch your mind. Go to a next level. Emerge. What is emergence? Emergence, when you will observe butterflies that is in a state of cocoon, which we are right now through COVID-19, which exposes human mind and human also instability and yearning, and allow us to evolve or stay in the same stage. Moving back, why cocoon stage is very is important, but it also poses a risk. Risks. Some people will stay in the same stage over and over. They frozen. They repeat pattern of their great grandfathers. They never seen them, but they know they're sitting on their face. They repeat through relationship, through attachments to pattern which is observed in family members. The pattern of eating, pattern of behaving, pattern of not moving forward and changing the way it should be changed in order to emerge. Cocoon stage means butterfly has to become butterfly through what? Through applying strength, through applying in our life what is called discipline.
I am obesity campaigner against obesity, right? Because I've been through it, I'm going through it, obesity. I've been to boot camp. At one time, I went to a boot camp to lose weight. I lost around about 12 stone in 6 months. In 6 months, did a lot of exercise. And the trouble is, when I came back, unfortunately, I had a stroke and a heart attack when I came back. And the doctor said that I did too much. It was all done at one time. Now, obesity is a major concern in this world at the moment. You got COVID, you got obesity, and COVID can kill people who's got obesity.
You move in a direction which I wanted actually to touch upon. Number one, thank you so much for opening to me and touching the subject, which is very, very touchy for many people. Why? Because exhibit our weaknesses per se, what some perceive as weaknesses or challenges, is not easy. And we all have challenges and cravings. So moving forward, what I have observed, probably, potentially, something might happen in the past in your life. What do I mean? There are emotional wounds. I'm speaking in terms of science, which was introduced to me by another great master who came, Mario Martinez. He wrote The Mind and Body Code. Shame, betrayal, abandonment are emotional wounds that will play big role in storing, transforming, recharging, and restoring energy level, where I go with everything. When body will become very active, and I suspect you are a very busy man, and a lot of things will be on your plate. You will develop cravings if nobody taught you how to stabilize energetic or physiological biochemical desire in many people's minds. Why? Human brain and human mind is not marshmallow sitting there. It's very active processor, is our self-master computer. So what is happening when a lot of data are coming day and night, it needs to be discharged. And biochemically, a male brain has higher amount of, of course, also testosterone. Testosterone will have to get converted to dopamine, then to arginine. Dopamine is hormone per se of happiness. Where do I just go with everything? When you physiologically will start dropping hormones, natural hormones, and you become very busy, cravings will become more prominent. Another thing, if we will work only on body, human body, and we don't address mind,
Your sound is gone. Your sound is gone. Hello? 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 Sound is gone. Can't hear you. Can anybody hear me out there? Hello? Can somebody please let me know if they can hear me? Just leave me a message saying that you can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. So, can you hear me? Hello? Can anybody hear me, please, out there? Can you come back and tell me? Hello? 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 Can anybody hear me? Hello? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Give you that one. We're just waiting for Monica to come back. I hope everybody's alright. Just gonna have a bit of chocolate that. There you go. Keep my sugars going. How is everybody anyway? Hello Robbie, how are you? Oh Shelby, I can hear you laugh out loud. Thank you, Shell. I can hear you laugh out loud. For you. Hello? Can you tell her to go out and come back in? This is what happens, guys. This is what happens. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Dave Ricker, hello. Hello. How are you? Good. Hello, Dave. Just waiting for my guest to come back. If not, I'm going to go. Go on yonder, over yonder. I'm going to sing an Elvis song. Here we go. Until she comes back. If I can sing that is, but I can try. Yeah, okay, just, yeah, okay, okay, baby. I'm going to. Can you get it? I can't get it. Hang on, I can answer it. Yes, yes, yes. Hello?
Oh, Steve, I see you. Oh, what's this line here? I see. What is this? Something saying. I see you. I see you, and I cannot get back on your camera. It just suddenly get disconnected.
Right, okay.
What is something saying on the back button?
Right, what we do,
You know what? We may need to connect another. I'm just looking. Why is not taking?
I'll tell you what we do. What we do, we will connect. The internet's not very good at the moment, so what we do, can we talk tomorrow?
Listen, I actually was thinking it's fantastic what we did because I'm very glad if you have moment. Tomorrow, Iso's coming here. You have to know I was on the phone with him and other people, so it was busy. You see, I don't have even makeup, but I believe it happened for a reason. I wanted to get in touch with you. Let me just for a moment, he was bringing, he will set computer and everything because I have new computer, which is the last thing with me for trying today.
Yeah,
And I have also laptop. He would be here. He's flying literally 4:37 a.m. I'm picking him up, and he's computer friendly. What is my computer doing? I know it is doing this automatically blocking something, and somebody emailed during this time. But Steve, what I want to share with you privately. Listen, what feelings I'm getting. I'm just gonna go behind the scene. You were ashamed, kinda, and it was tough when you were growing up with a lot of challenges. So when during life you encounter a variety of similar situations, what happens? You have performer mind. So when you put something in your mind, you're gonna make things happen. They push you very hard physically, so you were able to lose weight. And then you started becoming very, very busy. So what is happening? Mind literally generated a lot of discharges, and then weight is coming back because your body has pattern, remembers early on. I needed to share this stuff with you, and I don't want you to feel that that's some weird stuff because it's kind of tough sometimes connect,
yeah,
to say stuff on. But I do a lot of energy work, so it's when I look at you, you need to know you're an amazing person, okay? You're absolutely fantastic person. Whatever you do is amazing.
thank you.
What else is happening here? You will do extremely well with loving, nourishing you females. They need to have warm energy and they cannot use you, and needs to be sincerity underneath. And then at home, I always approach people. Why people come to me? Because I practically approach them and also energetically. So remember what's happening with all Western countries. I have friends in Germany. I'm connected with Spain, in England, and in other countries. I will save you details now because we didn't have time to talk. I think it was a reason what happened today. So we have our time. So what I would just share with you. There's also water. I work with water, Camden water. I didn't have time to send you information. This water is not just only alkaline water. It was for 40 years in Japan. Then they make what is called multi-level campaign, and I work with Kundalini trainer who train me how to change. It is called brain trauma, childhood trauma protocol. If your question is how do I know about it, you know why. I had to do it, yes?
Yeah.
And believe me, I only speak from my experience. And believe me, it was not easy. And I was behind the scene. I also found my ex-husband dead at home, if you wanna know. So I withdrew myself from all fancy work. It was no money for other stuff, not to mention. I'm just sharing you behind the scene a little bit more. And I had to clear all mess which I was left with. We usually people